Hello and welcome. Right, today we're carrying on with the Marvel bits and pieces. We've got loads of bits and bobs to add. So if you are watching this back, then obviously let us know in the comments below your ideas and everything else. The fan is not on yet. I made a schoolboy error last live where you couldn't hear a thing. So hopefully as the chat starts to pick up, I've gone live a little bit early. I can then turn the fan on and then it won't be affecting the noise too much. So plan of attack is we are going to put this massive base plate in. That is going to be number one to do. And then we're going to add in the path that goes around the fish place. And then obviously as we go, we'll be talking about Legoland Windsor, Legoland Billund, and all the other Legoland parks and anything else that you guys need to know about. So this is more just of a Lego talk, a bit of a chill out, and obviously a bit of a build. So I've just got to take off a couple of those as we go, and then we can just crack on. So this was going to be actually for our Star Wars display that never happened. But everybody that's jumping in, hello to everybody. Hopefully you are well, for the likes and everything already. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, we've got to add in like a sort of part of a graveyard / sort of woodland area, a bit of a forest, and then what to make the decision of if we're going to raise up this fish shop or bait shop, shall I say, just that one there. I know you tilted back a little bit too much, but I'll get you over there in a second. So we've got to figure out if I'm going to raise you up on one of the base plates that I've got, so then we can make like a tunnel that goes underneath, or we just keep it as it is and we just see what is what. So we'll just have to play it by ear, see everything that's going to happen and occur. I've got all the brown tiles ready. Obviously the fan's still in its place, so we will see what's what with regards to that. But I will have to turn on the fan in a couple of minutes to make sure that nothing actually overheats, because it is still unbelievably hot up here. So what I don't want to do is have the same noise as what we did last time. So anybody that is watching, can you let me know if it is a little bit too noisy and airy, and then I can just move the phone further forward. So that'd be absolutely fine. But yeah, so we've got these. I've got two of these massive base plates that we will then redesign and redo, which will be nice. We'll put the treehouse directly over the top, so that'll work out all right. Killian, how are we? Nah, it's all good, Killian. That is fine, not a problem at all. Killian, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn a fan on. Can you let me know what the wind noise is like? And then I can move the phone into the right place, because last time it was far too noisy. So let me just pin you there, so you should be like that. Let me just move this like that and that. What's that like with regard to wind noise? Is that all right? If it's too much, I can pull you further forward. Is that okay? Let us know, guys. Anybody that's watching, let me know. And then, because I don't want to make the mistake of what I did last week. Learn from that. But it's just too hot up here at the moment, and the foam will end up overheating. So it needs continuous airing, because it's very, very hot still up in the attic today. So yeah, just let us know what the wind noise is like, Killian. And then if it's all right, fine, I can keep it where it is. If it's too much, I can just pull the phone back out. But hopefully, I think that was roughly where it was last time, and it was okay. But yeah, we'll see. But everybody that is in the background, hello and welcome. Anybody that has liked the video already, thank you. But yeah, like I said, Killian, what we're going to do is I've got this massive. Yeah, that's because the fan's going across. That's all. So as long as it's not too much and it's picking up my voice, that's fine. As long as that's okay, I'll bring you a little bit further forward. I just want a little bit of wind behind it, but nothing too drastic, hopefully. So that'll be fine. It'll only be for another week or two, and then it'll all start to calm down. But I sort of have it on intermittently, so it won't be on all the time. I just don't want anything to overheat. Yeah, it's still surprisingly toasty. So Killian, do you want me to show you the bits and pieces that we've done? Because it's you need to play catch up a little bit, don't you? So do you want me to show you all the bits and pieces that we're doing here, so then you guys know exactly what's occurring? And obviously anybody that needs to know anything about any of the Legoland parks, obviously please do let me know. and we can go over that and do all of that. That's not a problem. But I'm looking forward to getting this in. I've only got a couple more of these to take off, and then we can crack on with them. But yeah, we've got a big Marvel expansion, Killian, which I think you might like. And then we have now got a table back for the DC display, which I think again you might quite like as well. So that'll be a good bit of fun to do. And then yeah, we'll just go from there. But I just got to get all of these off. I've not been up in here for the week since last week. I've not been up here at all, so it's been a bit absolute chaos. But it's all good. So it is what it is. But I will I'll give you a quick guided tour in a second. Let me get all of these off, and then I'll show you what's where. You can let me know what you think of where the new Doctor Strange set's going to go, the placement for that. Lego King said he'll pop in later on. Saturday I might not be able to do it, but then he forgot it was last Thursday. Yeah, it's yeah, toasty, dude. Toasty. But yeah, it was quite good last week because it took a while to get going, and then all of a sudden there was quite a few people in later on. But it's one of those that I know quite a few people do watch this back, so I just have to stick at it and go at this time. Right, so this is what we've done so far. So let me show you the way. Now, in fact, what I'll do is if I spin you around, I know I'm looking at the camera really oddly, but it's because it's on the phone. Right, there we go. So this is what we're doing. So I did the little graveyard last week, this little bit, and we put the shop there. So the Spider-Man figures underneath there, and then this is obviously just your normal path and everything through. Got a bit of blood splatter and everything up at the top. We've got the treehouse in. That's going to be redone as a church. That's my fluid for this evening. That we need to put a load of construction workers on, and then we're going to come up with a massive battle scene just here. And then the Joker Manor is back over to that side, and we've got a full table for that. Obviously the bugle is as is. This is all changed, so I put a bank and all the other bits and pieces there. We moved these last week, put these side on. Now the plan is that this is going to be where Strange is going to go, and then we're going to put 3 row plates down here, and then we've got 3 display bits that we can make, and then obviously I can pull out one of these roads and put a display in there and do some bits and bobs in there. So that's always quite nice. But yeah, so the plan of attack at the moment is getting this bit done. So this massive base plate that I'm doing just here, this huge thing, that is going to go underneath the treehouse and across to the fish bit, and then I can add it in, so we can basically do what we did again last week extra, and hopefully it's going to wrap around just to this bit here. And then we can basically figure it out and go from there. So that is the plan. So if you've got any ideas whatsoever, let us know. Well, it's kind of changed now, dude. So what we're going to do is that is now going to be we're going to remock it to a big castle, and then we're going to have Blade, Punisher, Daredevil scene in there, having like big battles and things on that bit. Because the fan at the top is obviously, as you know, you were here for that one, is where the X-Men one's going to go. And then I did redo the Blade and the Punisher scene, but it's just not, it just doesn't work there. So we're going to add in a load of figures and everything like that, and then we can basically just go from there. Let me raise you up a little bit like that. So I might get a bit of a better look. Like that, maybe you're going to be angled because I've got the wiring on the thing. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what we're trying to do with all of that over there, and we've got all of this going on. So it should be okay. It should be okay. Yeah, just got to figure out what we're going to do with the front there, Killian. So yeah, you carry on. You do whatever you need to do. I will plop you back up and on. I'll get that fan back on because it is roasting. I do not want anything to overheat. We learned our lesson from last time. And you can all go like that. You're a little bit low. You're a little bit low, but it is what it is. So hopefully you're far enough away from the fan, so it's okay. And we'll just keep turning it on every so often. Thank you, Killian. Appreciate that. That's not bad. 4 likes already. Hey, Mr. Lego King, how are we, dude? Killian is in the chat. Lego King is in the chat. Everybody else, hello. Yeah, all good, dude. All good. So we are just about to detile plonk this in. Ginty said she'll be in later on. I think there'll be a couple of other people coming in later on as well, which will be cool. Couple more. How are we doing? Unplug you, it'll be a little bit easier, and you get a bit more angle. Right, this time to put this in. This should be fun and games. What am I going to smash on this occasion? Right, get that off. Get that out. Get that up. So you are looking at the complete. It's annoying because you're tipping the wrong way today, and I don't know why. So we are about to do that, which will be nice and exciting. Where can I put you? That might work. That might work. And then if I plonk here, just like that. Magic. There we go. Perfect. Right. So this needs to skedaddle and move. This is going to go smash, I'm sure. Oh, easy at the Harry Potter. Not good. Right, so it's a big old base plate. It is a big old base plate. Hopefully that should just slot in. Get on that. I did measure it right. That's right. Yeah, because it's a base plate and a half. That thing, what I've just put down. So that means we have just plonked that down, which is ideal because it is a base plate and a half. So I can put that back, and then we'll have to tile basically the whole thing, which will be interesting. Yeah, it's a big old dude. I've got 2 of them, because that's only half the pitch. The other one's got more tiles on. But yeah, it's from the big old school 11 versus 11 football thing. But yeah, it's a huge base plate. So I've got another one of them, which will work perfect for the water. And then all I need to do is slot down one of those, and then that's the full width of the table done. We've just got to decide, because I did say this last week, what we're going to do around the outside of the bait shop, and if we're going to raise the bait shop up as well. Because if we're not going to raise the bait shop up, then yeah, they're massive. Hang on. Yeah, because that's the other half of what we didn't use for the marble display. So that's where that's from. It's really weird because I'm actually looking at myself picking this up from the wrong way, because I'm looking at the laptop as I'm doing this. So this means this will get dropped. Definitely going to get dropped. But yeah, it's just got to figure out how we're going to do the water with this. But it does mean now it can just get plopped on, and then it's all green. So we can just carry on with the path with that. So that's okay. And then, like I said, we've got, oh, you're over there now, aren't you? We've got one of them So we can just plop that down, and then we can just basically crack on, because hopefully, again, if my maths are right, I've just got to put that lengthways and put another one down. Or do I need a 32 by 30? Might need a 32 by 32. Yes, I have one. Which I might need to strip off, but will that fit in that? Yeah, magic. So that's that tape. That's a huge bit done. So that's absolutely ideal. So we can get that down and get that done. So that works out to be okay. Right. I'll just keep you that high for now. That's fine. And then I'll show you what we're working on. After. Let me just get this. Let me get that back on. Let me get you plugged back in, and then I can fully unplug you later when it starts to get a little bit more busy. Let us know if it's too airy. Let us know, but hopefully it should be fine. Fingers crossed. Right, so all I need to do then is I need to strip that one off. I do need like another camera, really, don't I? So we can have another camera on the other area. That might work really well. Lost without that. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but okay. You can let me know. So yeah, we've got to figure out if we're going to add in water around the treehouse, or if we're going to carry on with the brown. This obviously is going down. I think it actually overhang the table. I don't think that'll work. So we need to put this one down. No problem, dude. If you need to find what you need to find, that's no bother whatsoever. As long as it's not too airy, we're happy. Hopefully you're good. Lego King, it's not too airy, is it? Because I asked this a lot last time, and then I watched it back for 5 minutes and couldn't hear myself. So as long as you guys can hear me, that is all that, well, I say all that matters. As long as you can hear, that's absolutely fine. All right, a couple more of these off. And then got to figure out which way we're going to be going with regards to that there. That should be interesting. Actually, I wonder, can I give you a low... This is where it's going to go horrendously wrong now. I'm going to take the lid off the pub cup. I've got you stacked on 2 pub cups with a bit of blue tack. And you plug in. But if I... God. I pop you off like a... Oh, there we go. So this is what you're playing against at the moment. So that's what I would have about to have knocked over. So that is where we're at. There we go. That works. Little low view. That needs to go back on the roof. But yeah, we're here. So just obviously the treehouse. We've got all the green. So down between the white picket fence and the green bit of the treehouse, there's water on the other side. So I don't know whether to spin it round and have the water just going through on that side. And then we can obviously just carry, where are you? We can just carry on with all of that then, and then carry on with the path at the front, or the path down here. It forks off left and goes in a straight line. And then do we wrap it round by the Relentless can? Everybody that's liked the video so far, guys, thank you. It massively helps. So even if you just pop it in to like it for a second to leave, thank you very much indeed. Right there on the roof. So that is that done. So yeah, we did all of this. We did all that last week. I think it looks all right. Yeah, that is the plan, dude. It's just what side, because we were discussing last week, because obviously this bit here where this is all mess, it's all going to be water here. So don't know whether to have a little, say 6 studs wide of water, and then do we have the water going down the side of the fan, or does it go down that side by the graveyard, basically? That's all we need to That's all we need to figure out with regards to, there you go, you're back on, what goes where. So I'll get this base plate down, and then we can see what we can do. So yeah, got all the water tiles which we can plonk on, because I've got to strip them off the one to put them down on the other. But yeah, because there's treehouse, it's obviously on the one side it's got the picnic table, so I can see the picnic table at the moment. Brick Bells, how are we? How's everything going? It's a bit toasty up this way, dude, but yeah, all good. Just need to know about wind noise, guys. I said it a couple of times because you've not said anything. I'm assuming you can't hear any wind behind it, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, just put the massive 48 by 48 base plate down on this bit just here. So where the tree house is, we just put a big base plate down, which is good. And then we're just discussing what we do. I don't know whether to have, like, rather than it being a full-blown river, maybe having a lot of muddy trails within it as well, so it sort of goes I do this on a really small scale with this. I don't know whether to have it where it's sort of cheese wedge in there, cheese wedge in there. Yeah, I don't know whether to have it like that pattern. Where are you? There. But on a massive scale. Oh, amazing. What animation you got planned for tonight, Brick Builds? What's the agenda? A little bit better. That doesn't look too bad. What do I... Why do it like that? So it's more, where are you? Oh, trying to do everything backwards. This bit here, where it's all bit and bit, but obviously it'd be the middle strip there, potentially. Guys, everybody that's in the background, thank you very much. Everybody that's liked the video, you're all amazing. And also, I didn't say this at the start, everybody that's subscribed to the channel over the last 2 weeks, thank you very much indeed, because it massively helps with algorithm and everything else. So thank you. If you are new, we are creating a full Marvel DC display. We're going to place over minifigures, currently stripping down a base plate to put down, and then figuring out how we're going to add in like a load of mud and water. So what, just like the grey, what I've got, the grey 1x2s, dude. Yeah, I've got a load of dark grey, light grey 1x2s. Mr. JD, how are we, sir? How is everything? Yes, indeed, it is. It is, I know. Yeah, they're starting to grow, dude. Starting to grow. We've had a couple of thousand on some of them. They're hitting half decent numbers. So fingers crossed it'll build and it'll grow and whatever else. Just got to sort this camera placement out. But yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. Right, Mr. JD. Let me move you about. So this is what was done. I think from a photo opportunity, that looked quite nice. And then we've just added in the big 48 by 48. I tempted Killian to do mud and water down that side because there's only a little bit of water on there. Then maybe just have a little trickle of water coming down the side of the fish into what will be a hybrid display of Marvel and DC. I think that might be a good way to go. Yeah, just like, how many do you need? I can see what I can pull out. Yeah, so okay, I'll put down the fan, water and mud. Tempted to do. To be honest, I'm tempted to do it two to two staggered because I think that looks quite smart. So that pattern, I think that look quite nice. Where are you there? But on a bigger scale, I think that looked quite smart. Which would be nice. But yeah, everybody that's in the background and everybody that's jumping in and liking and doing whatever, thanking you very much indeed. Massive appreciation. So yeah, thank you. And like we said last week, we had a massive conversation about Legoland Billund last week. If you've got any questions regarding the parks or anything, please let us know. We had a couple of staff members in last week from Legoland Billund. So if you are watching this back on catch up, hopefully with the massive heat, the shift went all right for you. Because I can imagine that being very, very, very messy. But we've got a couple more tiles on this, then I've just got to get this bit down. And then we can start wrapping it around. So we can get this bit done today, which will be amazing. Be a lot of work to get done, but I think we can get it done. And then next week I can smash up that Harry Potter castle, and then we can discuss what we said we're going to do with it. All right, King, no problem. Yeah, just let us know. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Jay, would you like to write in the comments all the figures that have that are on their way, so everybody watching this back understands why we're expanding this Marvel section? Because Jay has managed to find and source a biblical amount of Marvel and DC. It's annoying that this is grey. I've just stripped it off and gone, really, it needs to be... I haven't got a green 32 by 32. How annoying is that? No. Got a 48 by 48, but I either put these two down separately or I put a big 32 by 32 down. Yay! Spam it. Go on. Get the analytics working, Jay. So everything that Jay is writing down now is all of the figures that have landed through Jay's postbox. And then every figure that is coming through on the chat, we will then have to make up a diorama with to add in to either the bugle, this forest area, the water area that's going to be in front of Ninjago, or the DC area. So all of those that are coming through, they're all the figures that are going to get added to this display. So start talking amongst yourselves with regards to what is the best way to do it, and then we can go from there, because I think it'd be good to do all this together, which is ideal. Oh no, it's all right, Alan. Appreciate that, dude. I've just found these two, so that'll do. That'll be all right. Just found those. Yeah, no, it's all all right. I've got some big 48s by 48s, but I need to rip out the Harry Potter castle first, and then just crack on from there. It's only to go down by the Anton's bait shop. That will then take us up to the end of that 48 by 48, and then we will have if that is a 40, it's got to be a 48 by 48. Surely it is. We'll have a 48 by 48 plus a 32 by 32 left for a graveyard and a church. So that is the size that we've got left at the edge of the table. Well, technically, I've not actually met Alan. So, yeah, right. So I'm adding in this now. I'll add in the brown and the water, and then we'll get you over. We'll get you over to that side, and I'll show you exactly what is what. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic. That should be all right. We'll just make it a little bit puddly. That's absolutely. I think that's the right way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's all count together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across for 7. Magic. Mandy, how are we? Yeah, so we're going to redo Hogwarts to the alternative build. We said about this about 5-6 weeks ago. We need to make it into a church. The closest thing we've got to a church is the university. So it's going to have to be mocked to the uni and then slightly tweaked to make it look like a church, because it needs to go from here. So that's what we're doing. Coming through, that's coming around. That's going to look quite nice. Going to add in, you can see there, look, a little bit of water going down the side, so it'll get more heavy towards the end. And then this needs to change to a church, because the whole area is a 48 and a 32 base plate. That will then become the graveyard scene for Daredevil, Punisher, and Blade. So then they can come out of the fan. And then on top of the fan, if you can see, there is a decapitated head ready for Blade at the top. So yeah, it's all there. Yeah, anything that we can think of, to be honest. I mean, whatever can be redone with that Harry Potter castle. It's just that on one of the alternative builds, it's got a big stained glass window on the front, so we could potentially just change it up and mock it up that way. So, but everybody, hello. Everybody that's liked the video, hello. Everybody that's liked the live, thank you. Massive. Appreciate. We got a lot of it. I know there's quite a few people that drop in and drop back out again, and they always leave comments after we finish, so massively appreciated. Yeah, that's very true. So we can make Kingpin and Jigsaw. I've got a load of white suit Jokers, so we got the all the purple bits and pieces, like the trousers, and where did we have? Yeah, so I've got Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and all sorts of DC figures on there. Yeah, we all agreed that it was the closest thing to a church, really. So that's the method and the madness behind it. And then it's just a case of seeing how it goes from there. 4, 5. Yeah. Learning to count. 8 studs. If we can have 4 in the middle. That's 4 wide. So looking at that going, there's absolutely no way we're going to fit all of this in. So of course the path is only 8 studs wide, isn't it? So we can add in a load of trees and things. So that would be okie dokie. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I think that look okay. The only thing I know from San Diego Comic-Con is it 300,000 brick Bowser that they're showing off. That's all I know. Yeah, Daredevil needs. Yeah, if anybody can think of any other design that we can do with the Harry Potter thing, because obviously it can't stay as it is, only because I haven't got the space and the footprint for it. But Mandy, if you can think of any other alternative build, then please let us know. And Mandy would like to know, how is everyone? It's been a while. Nearly died, Mandy, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, the truck hit 39 when I was driving around, so yeah, it was a bit on the toasty side. So before I even start, I need to know what you guys want here. Fair warning as well, because once that bit's done over there, and I put the water all the way down, so you can see what we're doing with that, and the trees and stuff get added to it, then from there on, it's going to be, let me know what you guys want. So, yeah, it's true. Don't they get released on the first, Mandy? But yeah. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, sorry, Mandy is right, Jay. They've released more Avatar sets. They showed one or two off at LegoCon, but I suppose the San Diego Comic-Con they've shown off more of the same theme. Yeah, talk away, guys. Catch up. Somebody needs to message Saturday Ave. He's probably forgot it's Thursday, because he forgot it was Thursday last week. So if anybody wants to drop him a message, then obviously crack on, because I obviously can't, but you guys carry on. It's nice that all of you are in here and chatting away, which is always good. So what I do is, rather than keep moving you all the time, I will show you this bit after, and then yeah, just be a little bit easier to do. So the reason why I'm using it, because I've got all of these in brown and they don't get used. The Transformers get shown today, Jay, don't they? I think that's a thing that I've heard about or something. That's quite a nice pattern, that. Quite a nice pattern. Happy. I've got an idea for Prime, which I can't take credit for. So Jay, I'll let you say that, but there's a plan for Prime. You're leeching Prime off friends. Ooh. What, have you built it, Mandy? Have you? What's it like? Right, before I carry on, I do actually want to show you this, and you can let me know what you think. Does that pattern work all right for the water? In fact, let me get you a bit closer. Hang on. Let's figure this out, shall we, before. That work? We'll just go to the edge of the table. Oh, Mandy. Yeah, fair enough. I understand now what you mean about leeching Prime. I was like, oh, you're borrowing how you borrow Prime. Yeah, so basically anybody that's got Amazon Prime, Optimus Prime, Super 7 Prime, Lego Prime, any sort of Prime, let us know. Oh. It shouldn't have been as funny as what it was, but that's exactly the sort of thing I would think about as well. I just thought Mandy had stolen a Prime to build off one of her friends, to be honest. Guys, whoever's liked the video, thank you again. Massively, massively helped. So much appreciated. Thank you. Let's get that over. And like I know I've said it a couple of times, but everybody that's new to the channel, and if you are watching this back because you are from a different country, massively appreciated. Thank you very much. Anybody that's got any questions about any of the theme parks, again, we use this live as a sort of a Q&A, as well as a catch-up for everybody, and just a nice community feel. So, yeah. Oh, you're a prime number. Fancy. Got to be honest, I don't have Amazon, so it's not a thing. I'm assuming that this pattern was all right because nobody said anything, so I'm just carrying on. I'm just assuming that it's okay. Can't really get you in a better place for you to see what's going on, to be honest, because if I put you here, you just look at the wrong thing. If I take this lid off, I don't know if you're just going to see my arm. You can't really see, can you? I can't put you anywhere where you can. Can I put you this way? Does that work? Nope. It's a little bit tight to get you in on this bit. So yeah, that's where you're at. Yeah, there's a nice little view, but I just can't. I don't know if I can actually squeeze you in. Hang on. That work? Kinda. I could put you on Hogwarts, but the problem is you're going to be too high. I'm trying to get you to see the masterpiece unfold. So basically that bit, but I don't think it's gonna work. But let me just keep you there for a second, and then you can see how you're going. Yeah, there we go. That kind of work. Oh, is it staying, Jay? Is it? Well, maybe they've realised that they're going to annoy every single person that ever has collected anything like that. It kind of was kind of suicidal, you got to admit. I do apologise if I'm delayed answering your comments and stuff back, so I got my back to the top lap, so you'll have to bear with us. Drop that. Drop to piece, standard. Drop to piece, drop to piece. I think you get the idea of that view, don't you? And then we can tart it up and tidy it up all down the side. So any need to know sooner rather than later what's going czar. That is what is needed soon with regards to stuff. All right, let me go back through. What's been occurring? Yeah, well, we'll add more water as it gets closer to the water, Killian. That's just more of a muddy trail. That's where it's almost like it's like a slushy ground. So as it comes round the fish bit, I'll just put the lid down. What an idiot. What an idiot. See, so as it comes around here, we can add more water, because don't forget, all of this mess here is going to be all water. So we're going to have 6-8 base plates of just like water and ice and battle bits. We've got this big boat here. Oh, chocolates, big boat here that we're going to add in and do all that sort of stuff. So that'll be good. Yeah, so there's good amount of stuff that we can do. We'll get those bits back, and then when we add in any trees, I've just got to rip out some of the tiles. So that'll be all right. At least we've got a basic blueprint in place. So happy with that. And then don't forget where this church-esque area is going to go. We're going to have a big graveyard going across and round, because we've got two of the hidden side graveyards that we can add. We're going to put in all of the people fighting. So that'd be good. Yeah, well, yeah, I've got a good few of them. That was the sort of pattern I was going to go for, Mandy. But then at the same time, I'm going to add in quite a bit of white, because of like a freeze effect, because it'd be like a Marvel DC bit. So it's not just not going to be that. And then obviously the boat will take up some space and things, so that hopefully it'll work out to be okay. So yeah, it's just mud, water at the back, and then down the side of this fish bit. Because don't forget, it's at the Lego house, isn't it? They have the little nipple studs where they plonk the fish on top, and it looks like they're jumping up the stream. So that could go. Well, no, I haven't got any incredible figures, Killian. No. But yeah, it's going to need a few. It's going to need a few of them. But yeah, we can add plenty of water wrapping it around. This bit's just more of a sort of marsh bit, I guess. It looks effective enough, especially for, it's still meant so you can still walk on it, because we can put some minifigures there, because it's technically just by the trees and things. So we can just have some figures in there, which will be nice. And then yeah, we can just go from there. Good call. Yeah, good call. We need to get hold of the turtles somehow. Got an Easter egg for there. Need to add in the Ninja Turtles as a little bit of a Easter egg. So that needs to be done, which would be good. Right, that bit's in, so I'm happy with that. And then we can just rip out some 1 or 2 bits, and then put some trees down the side of it and do whatever with that. So that's right by the picnic table. Doesn't look too bad. I need to get a load of trees for next time I go to a pub shop, or order them from Dave. Hang on. Yeah, I found quite a lot of minifigures, I'm not going to lie. Like folders and folders of minifigures. That's all I'm saying. But there's a lot of bags of figures, of lots and lots of figures. So yeah, we'll keep plodding along with that. Yeah, it's a shame to do it, but if you can't get them, it might just have to be a knockoff one, and then we can have them. We can have them in the display. Should we? Not even looked, Jay. To be honest, this is the first time I've been up here in a week. I literally locked it up last Thursday, and I came up here an hour ago. So I came up here 10 minutes before we went live. So yeah, it's somewhere. But like I said, I got folders of figs. I think they were, to be honest, either with the Joker Manor on one of the coasters. I took them out for photos, so they'd be in one of my. They'd be in a bag somewhere. Like I said, I did find well, all the packs of them. So there's new ones in here, and then there's new ones. These are all new. How bad is this? That's new. There's just stupid amount of stuff. A new Lego Movie one. So that's new. Another one. Look. There's a few in there. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts in there. Yeah, there's the DC that's at top of the pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's open. That one's already been done. And that one's already been done. But there, in here, in this one, it has all the stands. Can you remember these little silver, these little posable bits that they came with? Yeah, that's it. They're going to be cardboard, aren't they? They're going to be cardboard. I've seen some stupid people making stupid reels about moaning about that. I don't understand it. There's some idiot has decided to make a reel moaning about the push tabs in a cardboard box because it damages the box, but yet filmed himself burning a load of cardboard boxes. So it's like, what are you doing? Just stop it. Yeah, some people really are going mad about it. Yeah, that's the thing, Mandy. You're right. There'll be something in it. I mean, they might put it in some sort of tissue paper, maybe, because I can't. Those video things, they had plastic inside the boxes still, didn't they? So it'll be interesting to see if they do go completely free, or if they just put like some sort of tissue paper-esque type thing in there. Right, am I adding in any figures down by the treehouse or in this Punisher bit? Let me just pop this lid off. How are we doing? Yeah, perfect. Let me just pop. There we go. Am I putting any figures in here? I don't know if you've seen that, kid. This is what I sent you the photo of. That's where the Punisher's going hammer and tong. So yeah, there's a little bit of water, and then we're going to carry on going in a straight line. And I would imagine this path will still only be 4 studs wide. Oh, hang on. I need to put you down. So this path here, where are we? There. This bit will come up here. It'll be 4 studs wide, and it will come to the end there. and then we can wrap it round by the fish bit as well. And then, like I said, the rest of that table, where it's all white underneath the Harry Potter thing, that will be the church. And then up by the fist, Jay, that is your design up there. So you've got the fistage. So that'll be the next thing to try and crack on with and design as well. So yeah, there's lots to do, lots to design. We'll carry on with this. But yeah, I can open up the DC stuff later on. So that could potentially work all right. Yeah, you're right, Mandy. I end up chopping my finger off as well. But yeah, there's those people that moan about it, but then make it out that it's damaging the box. And then the week before, they're just throwing boxes on a burn pile. You're just like, stop it. It's all toxic. Well, I wasn't too sure whether to actually lift the fish shop up, to be honest. If I put you down there, the wind's not too bad, guys. Are the fans okay? So yeah, I didn't know whether to just raise that up, because the treehouse technically is raised, because it's up on the little sort of cheese wedges, so it is higher. It's on higher ground because it's not flush, so it is raised up. But I didn't know whether to raise this up quite a bit and put it on one of almost like one of those rocky base plates. So I didn't know whether to put it on something like that and then have something like a battle scene going underneath. With that Atari, Jay, is that Nintendo? I know it sounds stupid, but I think it is, because I don't know if they will put Sega up against Nintendo for the same thing, because that's why they've made Sonic completely different to the Mario. So I'm not too sure. Because if they made a Sonic, if they made a Sega, they're almost worth collecting all of them, aren't they? But yeah, it will sit over the middle. I'm sure it will. I mean, we can have a look. Oh, it's Atari. Oh, maybe then. Maybe we'll have to, next time you're free, sir. We'll have to get up to the shop and have a look. Let me put you down so you can see the carnage. So, base plate, 32 by 32. Let's have a look. No, I didn't even know it was coming out, to be honest. We're moving. Yeah, fits. Bit of an overhang, but you won't see the overhang on the back. And it slots over. The only thing is obviously it's fake rock, but I'm sure people get over that. And that's what we need to do something with this as well. This is amazing. This whole theme. Look, found all of these. Got the full 1997 sets. I pulled this out because I thought we could do something cool with this. Anyway, getting sidetracked again. Standard. Don't know what that looks like, to be honest. But it just adds a little bit of height. It's not too bad, actually. It's a graveyard. It looks quite nice. What do we think? Does that work or not? Cheeky Monkey, how are we? Jay being a good boy, congratulations again on your job promotion. Does that work or not? Does that look a little bit pants, or are we okay with it? I don't know what you guys think. Good. Oh, you started already, Kiara. Good grief. Happy days. have to fill me in next time we meet up. Just let me know. Yeah, so we've got that thing that we need to do something with. Well, the only thing that is potentially Egypt is Moon Knight, isn't it? But I'm sure Jay will soon correct me on that. Yeah, I don't know if that stays there or not, because obviously I'm not too sure how we can step it down into the water. But if we did do that, then obviously on this side here, we can then create bits and pieces with. But I can pull this over, and we can put something up there. So yeah, I just need. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I think it will work, but probably not with that thing because it's sand based. Because I'm not going to take it away, obviously, but if that wasn't actually on it, it wouldn't look too bad as a standalone thing. See, so it doesn't look bad by itself. But I suppose, could we put it in Gotham? Would that work? Could we do it with the Joker Manor maybe or something? And we can just have that there instead, because obviously this is for a castle, which I have got, but it's in a million pieces somewhere, so I'd rather just use a base plate for something else. And obviously I've got two of them. I've got the green and the light grey. So the light grey is obviously more rock, and this one's obviously more stone based. So yeah, we can use it in Gotham. That would make we could put it somewhere in, because Gotham's going to be the next thing. I'm basically going to get this side done with the path and stuff, and then the other table where Gotham is, and then we're going to meet in the middle, which would be quite cool. Yeah, Gotham's basically going to be a run, just like a rundown thing. Come up with an idea of maybe just getting some vehicles in there, having it jacked up with all the wheels and things popped off. I've dug out a load of vehicles, like a load of ambulances and all that side of stuff, which we can put on display and do. So that could work in there. Yeah, it's not going to be as extreme, Mandy. And it all got taken out, and then came up with the idea of expanding the whole Marvel DC thing by 3 tables. So I don't know if you've seen it, but I'll fill it in for anybody that's now watching. All of this has changed. It's only because of the Doctor Strange. That's where Doctor Strange is going to go. And then the townhouses now to the side, a little bit of the park, the bank, that's still as it is. And then we've got the police station, that all needs sorting out at the front. And then we've got a compound for the Speed Champion cars at the back, which will need to get sorted out as well. And then that space over there is for this year's, so that's 2022 modular, because it's a corner unit. So city-wise, there's not too much to put in. It's just adding in like all the details. I've added in like a farm, and then behind we've got the 4 tables of a theme park, and the Star Wars has just been binned off. Annoyingly, this is what I was saying to Jay, because what I wanted to do is the new Lego City Hospital that's come out with all the glass with the bit that's on the L shape, that screams Dark Knight. So if I can find that, and I think Jay has found a custom figure, I think. This is where Lego student goes. Anyway, yeah, exactly. That's what everybody else is like. Oh, how sad. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think Jay's found a nurse, so that would be quite cool, because that would be quite nice to add in into Gotham. And then what I want to do is, all the new roads, so they're only the 16 by 16, which is obviously this size, put them in, and then just have basically some derelict buildings, derelict cars, and then have a couple of those bits and pieces there. So that is the plan, and it'll be quite simple to do with the road plates. I just need to find the road plates, so that'll be cool. Right, sidetracked as always. I need to bring. If I bring the. Let me bring that up basically in a straight-ish line. You guys all right sat there as I move over, or do you want me to move the camera over? Oh, good call. See, Mandy, perfect. What do you know what set that's in? Do we know what set that is in? Don't say Harry Potter. It's in the Harry Potter set, yeah. Great, thanks everybody. Yeah, I need to add some of this wallage in as well. That's what I need to do on that. That's what we need to add in the broken wall effect as well. It's quite effective. Thanks. Let me just get these pieces in before I forget to do it. There you go. There's a random broken wall. Nice. Hospital wing. Okay, I have to hunt that down. Mr. Saturday Avenue, how are we? How is everybody? This is probably the most liked video. Oh, fantastic stuff. We like that. So Saturday, we've added in the 48 by 48. Everybody's having a good chit chat. Speaking about the new hospital, whether to add it into Gotham, it's got to be done, I think. And then yeah, it's a really good idea, actually, Mandy. Really good idea. Because if you saw what Jay wrote before, it was getting a kingpin, custom kingpin, because I've got a load of the Jokers with the white suit, and they use his torso with purple trousers for a couple of different bits and pieces. So, it's the new Lego City Hospital. That's the plan of attack for Gotham. With the load of the new road plates, the 16 by 16s, and we can add in all the different bits and pieces. Obviously, the Joker Man is at the end, and then we can just have some random Lego City sets in, just like the smaller ones in, and then we can just make the displays up with Gotham on that, and then we'll meet in the middle with all the water and the ice and the big battles and things in the middle. So that'd be quite nice. But yeah, hopefully that'll work okay. Just adding in a bit of water and brownness, Mr. Saturday. And then we're going to bring it down by the bait shop. And then job is a good one. It's either that or sand. Do we... Oh, Killian. Do I add... If we're going down by the bait shop, do I add sand and water rather than mud? So it looks like it's coming off. What do we do? Yeah, the Kingpin suit. It's the Joker from this DC. It's got the purple, that one there, look, with the purple bit, and then you just get purple trousers, and it looks the part that way. So that is up for discussion for everybody. What do I do when I come back round on this side? And yeah, we need to add in lots of trees, lots of foliage. That's what I'm missing as well. I haven't added any of those little circle bits in, have I? Well, it looks a little bit different. They fit. Oh, they do. Laughing. That's all right. Ah, good. Nice. Ah, very true. Yeah, Killian, that's very true. Well, we've got the chickens in there, haven't he? So he is about. Obviously, we've got this this one as well. Got loads of them. I think what I do is I get the big chunky bits done first, and then I add in all the details with regards to what is occurring. I think it's starting. Oh, come on! Because what I want to do is carrying on with how we've done all of that. I want to carry that on and up round by the treehouse. So I want to add that all in here and up the sides. That'll do the trick. And then just got to figure out if we're going to add in a load of shrubbery or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know whether to add in the dark sand, the light tan, or just go add it with that sort of watery effect, and then just down on the one side. So yeah, I've got ideas, but I think that's starting to look okay. It's starting to look quite nice. Obviously, all the big open areas, it'll be treed, and we'll add in more detail. I'm going to add in more detail on that bit as we come round. But I want to get this bit in now, and then we can spend a good chunk of time on the other. So that'd be good. What time are we? Oh, Jay's skedaddled. I think Jay. I don't even think Jay said by. We might have lost track of time. So, yeah. Oh, I need to get the roof off. Have it. Get back there. Get back there. So, what is everybody's most anticipated set for 1st of August? If you could just get the one set, and obviously you've got to take into consideration the cost of everything, and fingers crossed the prices by Christmas might drop again if the fuel prices are coming back down. But what would you get now? Ah, he's cooking in the kitchen. As long as you're all right, Jay. As long as Cheeky Monkey's still good. As long as you're all right. Oh, I've just been DM'd. Let's have a look. Jay, are you watching this? Jay, everybody, but Jay might go a bit mental for this. So Killian has just sent me that. Now that is a kingpin. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm not too. There's actually quite a few. The sets that are coming out from the Lego Con, I'm really surprised that they're going to be at Smith's. Excuse me. So I'm really surprised that the spaceship, the space shuttle, is coming out at Smith's, and I'm also really surprised that the Doctor Strange. That's the other one that comes out. Is that coming out on the 1st of August? Because the coaster's already come out, isn't it? Which I need to actually see for myself. And there's something else. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what is actually coming out. There seems to be a lot of people really buzzing for it. And I'm just thinking, I'm sure, going by the Smiths website, I'm surprised that they're releasing Doctor Strange at Smiths, because you know it's going to go into a sale before Christmas. Which you wouldn't, because they didn't do it with Bugle, did they? Not straight away. So yeah, so what we've done, Mandy, is over here where it's really messy. Well, it's actually not too bad, because that's going, and obviously that'll get moved about. But you can see up at the top, it's all been redone, with the banana swings up in there. I put a load of figures up and things in there, and was in the process of like putting a path and things around. But then realised I actually need this table to build some of the bigger sets. So I thought, well, actually, we'll jump over to this side, get this side relatively tidy like I'm doing now. And then by the time it comes to the coaster physically can only go on this table here. And then that's where it's going to go eventually. So, Jinty, how are we? How are we? How is everything? How is your evening going? Are we winning? I quite would like to get some more of the speed champion cars as well. I've got a really soft spot for the old Ferrari and the Lambo, so I'd like to pick up both of those and add them into the police compound with with the with the police compound. I don't know whether to just put like some big gates in front of it, like try and make like a chain link fence sort of thing, or just have it open with a couple of cones, which would be a lot easier, on a 32 by 32 base plate, because that is the space for it, and then just have all the cars parked, and we can just make it up with the parking bays with the white tiles. That might look quite all right, mightn't it? Because we could have like a recovery truck in there dropping them off, and then we can have a couple of the others dotted around, because I've got a soft spot for all the speed champion cars, so I quite like to incorporate them into the city in a way. But again, let us know everybody's thoughts. It's you're doing a lot of this, so let us know. So how is Mr. Saturday Avenue today? Have you been busy? Is anybody doing anything with their cities or anything Lego related, figure related? Have you started to take pictures because of the nice weather? And Mandy did ask before, did anybody have a mild heart attack with the hot weather that we've had? What did we all think? Was it hot enough? Not hot enough? Were you toasty over in Canada, sir? Did you have the sauciness of the heat? All right, I've got that placement for the path, so that should be. Oh, hello. That should be all right. Yo, hello. Everybody saying hello. Good to be like that. Hello to everybody. Again, thank you to everybody that keeps liking the video. Amazing. We like it. Air conditioning all week. No worries, Killian. You take it easy. Thank you for popping in, dropping in, and all that good stuff. Muchly appreciated. Oh, happy days. What have you been adding to yours, Mandy? I'm just doing this once a week up in here, and if I can get up here again, I will do. But it's just been not been the most pleasant to be up here. That's the only thing. But yeah, just really surprised that they're going to put the Strange straight into Smith's, because you know full well it's going to go into a sale. So I'm just wondering if they're going to release another big Marvel set before Christmas, which they might, I reckon, because there's no real reason for them to put it at Smith's. Yeah, hopefully you pop back in, Killian, if you can. That'd be good. If you can't, you can. Don't worry. Right. I'm going to strip all these off, which is always fantastic. And then we can add in something coming to where the Marvel DC water battle thing's going to be. And then I think we should go back, add in all the walls, the trees and everything. Add in a little bit more water. Do we have any of the figures off the treehouse? Do we add any in there? Can we add anything into a treehouse that's from any of the comics? Anybody know? Anybody know? Yeah, we're not far off Saturday from said at the start that we've got about a 48 by 48 and a 32 by 32 solely for a church and a graveyard. That's the space that we've got for that. So that would be at the far end of the table. So this now just needs to be loads and loads of trees all the way basically in a straight line. Walls, which obviously I've got all I've got the stonework for, which we can actually add on and plonk in. And yeah, get all that done, which will be nice. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's been good actually, because everybody always asks about each other. Everybody's asking about each other, so hopefully now, because this will as many Thursdays in a row I can do. It'll be a 6:30 kickoff, and then we'll just carry on basically as we are now. So if there's nobody there, I'll still film myself for an hour or so, just talking random nonsense and adding bits in. So, but no, it's nice. It's nice that everybody's been good and they're healthy and everybody's looking after themselves, which is the whole point, isn't it? Everybody's supposed to be checking in on each other. So I guess this is a question to anybody that's in the background and also watching this back. Are you going to get the Doctor Strange set day one? This is the question. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? And what am I going to do with this? Do you think, Mandy, I should leave water and the fish down the side of this, Mandy? Or should I have the other one in front of the fish shop with the fish there? So we've got like a little, it's not like a lake into the sea, but you know what I mean. No worries, Saturday. That's all right. You can, if I call your name, then you know you've been asked upon. Yeah, see, I think everybody's just been mad, haven't they? It's just one of those. Everybody either lost the bug for it or got really busy and just everything. So, but no, it's nice. It's nice. It's quite nice though. Even after all that amount of time, everybody's still asking about each other, which I think is really nice. So yeah, it's good. Oh, hang on. You need to build a mansion. Yeah. Well, I could. That's what I have actually got space for a custom mock in the city. However, I don't have the skills to do it. So if anybody wants to give it a go, you're more than welcome. Yeah, that's it. I know Saturday. I know. So it's not the easiest time. It's obviously Mandy's an hour ahead. We're nearly 8 o'clock. Mandy's nearly 9 o'clock. One day, what I might try is and do a much later one, and just see if I catch any of the sort of like the American audience as well. But it's one of those that if people want to watch it, they might watch it back. And when I start going to the other theme parks as well, with regards to dotted around the world sort of thing, hopefully I'll pick up that audience, and then we'll work out the time frames and things. So it's it is what it is. Well, I could make a hybrid thing, I guess. So you could do yours and Ginty's idea together, Jay. You could have the X-Men mansion in the city with Deadpool by a Lambo, because obviously, what else is he going to drive? I'll keep it always at this time on a Thursday. But I was thinking maybe potentially going much later on like a Tuesday every fortnight or something, just to see if it would work. But I don't know. You just don't know, do you, until you sort of try it. But it's all trial and error. All trial and error. It is what it is. So yeah, we will see. But yeah, there's loads of ideas that we can do with regards to the actual city side of stuff, because we've still got to sort out everything in front of the police station, haven't we? So we've still got to sort out. Oh God, I can't get made out of the way. All of that over there needs to be sorted out, and then obviously you've got the red Ferrari behind it. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff that needs sorting, and then we'll just have to basically play it by ear and see what's what. It's just it is what it is. But yeah, with regards to this, Andy, you were saying about the fish. It's actually starting to hurt my hands now. There's so many of them on there. Do I have one? Obviously, this is the whole of this is basically going to be water, and the laptop is going to sit around this way somewhere. This one is going down the side, so that'll fit perfectly down there. And then do you want your fish at the front, or do we have it actually physically down the side, and we make like a almost like a stream, and then the stream comes into the ocean? or it's just sort of up a little bit where they can actually sit, and we can have like chairs and stuff here, because this bit here is still the forest, and we can have them in chairs and fishing rods and things like that, because you can see where the corner is of that 48 by 48 where the white line is. That's where the church and everything is going to happen. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tempted to do a later one to just see what it's like. So yeah, we just have to wait and see. But because it does seem to be that people do watch these back. Obviously, you can see it in the analytics and stuff. So obviously, we're hovering around 10. We've been hovering around 10 people and whatever else for the last sort of 45 minutes to an hour, which is always really, really nice. People jumping in, jumping back out again. You know, it's just not. I don't do it just for that. I try and do it for the whole community feel. But obviously, it's difficult for certain people in different time zones to try and then watch and catch back up again. But yeah, if I did a later one on a Tuesday, because if I can try and get over to the States and do a couple of the Legoland America parks as well, because they seem to be a big deal at the moment. It'll just be interesting to see what's what. But yeah, with regards to the city being a work in progress, Saturday, you're right. I mean, obviously yours yourself. What I quite like is how this has come about. When that one plate goes in, we can then carry on basically working with the farm, and then we've got an area for the next couple of modules. No idea what happened there. The internet kicked off completely, but we're back. We're back. Live, I think. We good? We alive? Do not want that to happen. Do not want that to happen. Internet. So yeah, that's the plan with that, with regards to over a period of time. That'll be okay. So that'll be all right. Hopefully. Glitching. Are we glitching? Don't think Tinterweb is happy. Not better. Let's have a look. Yeah, it should be. We should be good again now. Should be good. Yeah, it should be good. Happy days. Yeah. Yeah, it just kicked off. It just obviously wasn't happy with it. Yeah, loads to do in the city, which is nice. And then just got to think about what is going to happen with this bit now. Basically, this is what I need done. Just need this bit in. Do we do a full-blown fishing bit? I think that might be the better way to go. We can add in a little bit of sand at the front. So add in sand this side, water, chairs. Jobs are good. I think maybe we can go that way and just have some lily pads. I don't know whether to add in a load of trees on this base plate as well. Then saying that, we were. Do we make it abandoned? That's what we were saying last week, weren't we? Do we make the bait shop completely abandoned? I've got a load of spider's webs, but they're all white spider's webs. I don't think that'll look right. If we make that abandoned, then this just needs to be. See, if I had the red clear 1x2 tiles for blood rather than water, we could just make a big pool of that with basically people that were fishing and now no longer fishing, and we can have like a vampire-ish effect because it'd be quite close to the graveyard. So yeah, just need to think. By the time I got these off, guys, have a conversation, a chat with regards to, do we make it a working area or an abandoned area? Because obviously we've got the graveyard on the other side of this, haven't we? I personally think it needs to all be overgrown and abandoned, which if we're going to add in a load of water, which is fine, but the water will need to have all the lily pads and stuff over it, and just absolutely battered. And then we can work on what we're going to do with the actual bait shop and just make that completely derelict. I think that would look quite cool, because obviously we've done it because of how we've got the graveyard on the other side, because we are getting closer to the big church. I think that would look right, because we are adding in excuse me, we're adding in a load of all the wall pieces and bits, so we can add that in a little bit bigger, and then just put a load of trees back to back maybe for the gap. So it'll be what, we 16 studs deep after this base plate goes in left. I think maybe for those, if we had a 16 by 16 base plate of just trees, I think that would then split it up into the next scene for the actual graveyard. I think that'd look quite nice off this base plate. I think that would work. I think that would work. I think it would work. Yeah, I think so. That's it. Yeah, it just needs. Because obviously the graveyard is, I need to make it more overgrown and ran by the treehouse and stuff. It's that, because we're going to add in all of the, don't forget, all the figures that Jay has mentioned further up, they are all be coming into this display either on any of the three tables. So if I go back up and try and read them out, because Jay very kindly did them all. So the figures that are coming, we have got Ghost Rider, Hobgoblin. We've got about 5 more Spider-Men, Captain America, Red Skull, Iron Man, Thanos, Loki, Thor, Scorpion. Now, all of these, and a Rhino, Hulk, Batman, Robin, Bane, Doomsday, Superman, Vulture, Wonder Woman, Riddler, Flash, Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, Catwoman, Bizarro, Wolverine. All of those are cartoon figures that we found that are going to be added in this display. So we've got to figure out where they're actually going to be put. So, yeah, Mr. He's just chilling. You can see him. That is Lego King there. That is his sig fig. You can see the yellow. And Ginty is going to be the captain of the boat that's going to be put in between the Marvel and DC display. So Mandy, if you are chilling out in the background, I just need to know where you want your sig fig. Do you want it in a theme park, or do you want it mixed in with this display? Would you like to be looking out? Would you like to be looking out of this window, at this roof piece here? Because obviously all of this opens up. Do you want to be a freaky figure looking out of there, or how do you want it to? How do you want it all to go? But let us know. Let us know. Oh, these are right pain to get off. I really wedged these on. Really wedged these on. And I had to cut my nails back because I had to give treatment to somebody yesterday. And but now not long enough to actually hook underneath some of these. It's a bit painful. But yeah, we need to add in a lot more plantation. I need to add in a lot more of the circle discs. So basically, loads of these, all of that's in there, will be added in, dotted around on the way through. And obviously, I've got a lot of wallage. And then this is for Gotham. The windows will reuse for Gotham. It's like a sort of some mini sort of skyscraper. But I've got all the bricks at the ready for this bit. But yeah, I think abandoned bit. Because technically, I don't want to take this apart, but the fish on the front of the shop are dead. So, in case you've not seen it, in case you're wondering what I am talking about with regards to this, if I take you off the lid, come on. All right, so this is the bait shop, and you have got the fish here, look. So these are all gone. And then you've got boxes and boxes full of the fish. So if we are going to make this abandoned, obviously you've got the crabs and stuff in there. The door at the back opens up. But if we are going to make the side piece abandoned, because obviously the door is there, don't forget. So we can have that door open. And we just need to make something quite cool here. So we could, unless I try and get some more of these fish and they're all dead in the lake. And then we do something with it being all abandoned. I don't know. But quite happy. The fact, bear in mind, this is only the second time we've done this, like live. And quite a bit. And obviously how we've done all these flowers and things and all the stuff that's overgrown, we will carry on with that all up and round. And then we've just got to get to this bit and down. And we've got all of these to add in, but they'll be for the graveyard, because we'll put more hard standing down for the graveyard rather than it being all mud, because it kind of makes sense, and that'll be well used for Gotham then as well. So that'll be all right. But yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know in that chat. So how that will work, I don't know, but nearly there with this. If there's anything that you've seen at your local pub wall with regards to pieces, again, let us know. Because Saturday Av's Sig Fig is going to be redesigned, because not only with the figures that I shouted out then, they also come with trucks and stuff and signposts and things. So it should be good. Person that's just liked the video, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Oh, come on. A couple more of these to take off. And then we've got these bigger bits to add into the graveyard bit as well. So that'll be good. Three more pieces. Amazing. All right, last bit, and then we need to decide. I just hope is the chat still working? Can somebody just write something random in the chat, or a smiley face or something, just so I can see that it's still working? And I am going to do a poll as well. Nothing like to spice things up a little bit. Jeff Jarrett. Oh God, Jay's blown. That's it. The roof is now dripping. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Kiara. Load has gone. Cheeky monkey is running away. His sticky carpets and everything. Lost your mind. I've lost my mind. You've lost more than that. You've lost your load by the sounds of it. Oh, funny. This plate here. We've got the door to consider. We've got water to consider. I can imagine, Kiara, exactly what is going down. Oh dear. Poor cheeky monkey. I'm so sorry. And then wall tree, I think. I feel so sorry for you. Right. So, issues, guys and girls. This is what we've got. Let me get you, as Mandy was saying, a minifigure view. If I get you down here, like that, quite a nice little view, that. This thing then goes down here, because that is the base plate that is going there. So in front of the door, we have got this. Oh, I'm not even looking at the wrong bit. So do I add in that out the front of the door? Yeah, it's pretty cool Saturday. If I can get the views in right, it looks really nice, but it's just trying to get the camera in the right place. So this is obviously the plate that we're now working on. So we've got that door to take into consideration, which we either have it sort of tan. Let me just turn the fan off just for a second, so I don't have to shout, and I'll turn it back on after. So I'm not 100% sure if the, yeah, I'm guessing the phone picks up the sound. So I don't know whether to add in the tan by the door or just have it brown. Then we go into water. So obviously that's our focus point, this door. So tan, water, wall, and then behind it, which would be this area just around here. The rest of it that's white just there is all tree line. So that I don't know if that is the best way to go. Just I don't know, cheeky monkey. I don't know what you can do, to be honest. Does he know the date of when it's coming? I can just imagine how your carpets are now. Oh, tell him to put it away though. Tell him not to flop it out too much. Because you can see the steps. So I don't know whether to create the step all the way down with the light grey like that. So it looks like it's got a 3-tier step. So is that the first thing that we do? Does that look all right with the 3 steps? Oh, no. Oh, no. No wonder he's losing it, because he's going to get angry. Angry Jay as well. Anybody from America or Canada that has a Target close to them, can you please get in contact with Jay's Toy Collection UK? He is desperate for a Target exclusive figure. Please, 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 and thank you. Oh, the poll, it is 56 to 44 by the... Oh, no, Marvel's smashing it. 62 to 38 for the poll there. So 8 votes so far. So are we... excuse me, are we going to go with the 3rd step that's been added? Does that work for a start? Yeah, that's true, Mandy. But the problem is that it'll be a limited run, so it'll be sold out by the time I get there. Yeah, I'll let him calm down, and then we can have a we can try and discuss and talk about it. So that'll work. And then wall here, water in the middle. I don't know whether it's going to things. If it's going to be derelict and run down, it all needs to be. Does it need to be like? Does that color combination work? Does that work for a color combination? Like the tan and the brown? I can't even see a comment from B Belts. I'm lost. I can imagine Jay's going. There's a new figure being released for Jay, and he can't get it, so I bet he's going absolutely mental. because it's a Target exclusive over in the States. And he's losing his absolute bananas over it. So I can imagine it's tough to find. So how is this poll going? 56 to 44, closer than we thought it was going to be. So, because what I could do is alternate it. And have I got any? So I think it needs to be the darker. It needs to be the darker sort of tan, because it's a darker color on the fishing thing. So if I add in a few of them, I just don't know how far to come in, because it's 60. We're 16 deep. We're going to be, realistically, are we looking at 4-6 studs wide for the water? So, because I don't want to come in that far. That'd just be silly, because that's already, we're 4 studs in from there. And what I can do is, if I did that, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to basically do something like that, I think. And then, because that step does line up, doesn't it? That grey. Does it look like a step? Yeah, I think so. And then what I have to do is add, just to try and get the pattern back on track. So I haven't got a single, which is annoying. I have to do that. And then that gives us then the opportunity to stagger that, which will allow us to do that. And I can put that in there for a figure. That look all right? Oh, B-Bills can find it for you, Jay Delwell. Ah, okay. There we go. So we'll get it. I'm sure between either Dan Who's community and our community, I'm pretty sure we'll get one for Jay. Yeah, is it happy with that camera angle? Like you can see it. I think it works all right. I think it works all right. Let's plonk you back up and just discuss that. Actually, no, we can keep you. Screw it. Keep you down there. Just check a battery on it, so it's fine. So we've got 3 steps, and then it's 2 studs. It's 3 studs wide. So really, it needs to be the path that we've created everywhere else is 4 studs in total. So I need to add in some of these, which we can mess around with. All right, no problem. That doesn't surprise me. That's allowed. That's allowed. Jay's completely lost his everything. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. All good. All good. So I can add a row of those, and then what we can do is potentially add in plantation or stuff. So like, for example, if that was there and we put that over the top like that, the water tiles then could go directly underneath, and we could just add in a few of those on the outside. So does that looks like it's all overgrown? Does that work? because we want the overgrown effect, don't we? So this is all off the top of my head, mind. So please feel free to jump in if it looks rubbish. But obviously we can. The nice thing about these is that you can double them up like that. Look, so you could potentially spin that round and have that like that, or you can bring it in more. So it gives you that effect. And obviously, if we want more, we can add more. How are we? How is everything, Migs? Are we good? We are currently trying to design, well, we're trying to hook up from the front of this. We've done it all around here. And we're coming around, and then we're just trying to carry on down the side there. So that is the plan of attack for that. Let me just plonk you back up there just for a second. Let me just read all of this, and we'll go back over that side. Well, we got all the bricks to add in. We've got the trees and stuff to add in. That is literally the walkway off the walkway to the side door of the bait shop, isn't it? That is the plan. But any ideas, Migs? Anything at all? If you got any ideas with regards to this, or if you need to know anything about any of the Legoland parks, just give us a shout, and we can do what we can to help you. So everything that you see has been designed by everybody in the chat. So that's how these lives work. So get to know everybody. That's absolutely not a problem. I just need to figure out how much water we add, and then go from there, don't we? Let me get you back. Let me get you back down to this view here. Yeah, so I think if I add in basically a row of these before we add in the water, what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to add in a load of these lily pads. And then we will be able to add in other bits and pieces as we go as well. So like, for example, I can put that just there, so it looks like that's overgrown, which is fine. And then I'll add a ton of these in. Like, the question is that do we do these lily pads all around the water? That's the thing. Do we add in? I want it to be random, really, but if I try and have them like that, that look overgrown enough? Yeah, the old fishing house is amazing. It's a really nice set. And then some pinks and purples. Leave some of them empty as well. I think that so far doesn't look too bad. I guess the question is that how far down do we come for? Because obviously this decking doesn't. You're meant to be fishing off that, aren't you? But I just don't know how far we're supposed to come from. Like here, we can obviously have, for example, I found these Stranger Thing figures, like just people there looking into the water. So that'd look all right, wouldn't it? So I don't think we need to bring the path down any further. I'm quite happy that we've actually managed to add in that extra step, so it looks like it's ground level. So that works. Saturday is about Lego King, but he is just having this on in the background, so he'll be checking the chat every now and then. So you just have to keep your eyes peeled for his response. So Cheeky Monkey, if you were to design this with the water next, do we add in ripple effects with it like that, or do we just have it flat? I don't know how much water to add in, to be honest. I don't know how much to add in. I need to connect these up anyway. You just let me connect these two paths up, and then we'll go from so that's the pattern. So we will go in forwards, and then we're going across. So the water effect is gone, which is the point. We need to connect there you go. Like that, and that comes across like a glove, like that. We're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere. I can see it's probably slightly better than you, but I will move you. So that is starting to connect. So, ta-da! And now we just need to add in some water, and then some. Oh, no! Disaster. So we need to add in some water. That will go rip, doesn't it? And then some trees. It's still hot up here. The blue tack melting. The blue tack's melting. Good lord. I think Lego King just asked how you were Saturday. That's all. Yeah, the fishing house is lush. The giant hand. I wouldn't say I've got fat fingers. I wouldn't say I've got big hands, but I've got chunky ones. Have a look at my brick. There we go. Right, you're back on. So, water coming across. I might put the lily pads all the way around it. I'm guessing now. God. We're making a swamp. What are we making? I need some of this. Some thinking fuel. Yeah, the problem is, dude, it's derelict, so they'll all be dead. So we've got all the grey fish. So it's all abandoned. That's a plan. So I could obviously add in some of these brown bits to add in those T-pieces needed for the mouth for the fish within the water, so it looks like the water's dirty. See you later, Saturday. Thanks for coming in, dude. Massively appreciated. Yeah, it's been a bit toasty. It's been a bit toasty. Right, let's get you back some sort of way so you can kind of see. All right, I think you're probably going to fall over again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. No, I've not. No, I've not done too much. I've been going for a lot of walks actually. Been quite nice because there's been nobody about. Right, an abandoned look of water. How is this going to work? So, because the lily pads will allow the water underneath, so I know you can see that. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. I don't know whether to. I think that looks just. Oh, I think if I just don't add that tannage in, I think it just look quite nice as is. I think. Until I've gone quiet and thinking how I'm going to put this water in. But I guess if it's still water, we won't add in the ripples. And as it's more of a lake than anything else, and it is going into the ocean, it doesn't need to be massive either, does it? So yeah, okay. Just shout those ideas out, guys, as they come. But I think I need to know from you, Kiara, what side and what girth we put in on the other side of the water. Because if this is going to have abandoned, I don't even know if it is. It needs to have anything abandoned in it, but it's just a case of how wide do we make the water? Do we make the water five studs wide, 6 studs wide? Can you even see what I'm doing? I think I've knocked you. I think you're the wrong way. Oh, that's gone right in the door. Have that. Get on there. Those lily pads work really well when you interlock them together. Never thought about doing that before. And the water looks effective enough. It's sort of slowly coming in. The water is slowly coming in. Guys, whoever's just liked the video, again, massive thank you. How's the thing doing as well? Where are we at Marvel DC? 11 votes in. And we're 64 to 36 for DC. DC is losing. That's not really a surprise, to be honest, but you know, the old classics like Batman and Superman are getting destroyed by, well, Hawkeye. That's embarrassing. Right, that is that. That is better. You can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, there's seagulls on there. Yeah, there's birds up at the top. Yeah, you can see them. See? But yeah, just got to think of how how wide we make this girthy. How girthy do we make the water? But what I am going to do is add in some wallage now. That would help. Oh, you're going. I can see you going. Caught you. Oh, I caught you just at the right time. Caught that in the corner of my eye. There, have it. So that needs to... You can see what I'm trying to do, can't you? And then this bit here is all going to be trees. So this bit at some point needs to go to a wall. So I don't know whether to maybe keep it low like that again with the pads coming in on the other side, and then wall it, tree it. Jobs are good. There's potentially that option. Let me just smash you back down. Otherwise, it could go horrendously wrong quite quickly. Well, I've got all the seagulls on the roof, aren't they? Where do you want me to put the birds? I'm a bit confused what you're asking, dude, because there's 3. They're all on the roof. See? So I don't know where you would want them added, to be honest. But we've obviously got this occurring. So just got to make the water to the width of that wall. I don't know, make the water like that wide, and then add in lily pads again on the other side, and then we just tree it from there so it's not massive. Or do we make it slightly wider? Because I'm not getting I don't know. I think I'm just going to do it like that. That is what's going to happen. We're going to go 6 studs of water. That'll do. And then we'll add the lily pads in on the other side. And then we can figure out exactly what is occurring from there. Let's see the best way to do it. Enjoy making that packed lunch, dudes. See you later. So I'll be on for about 20 more minutes, guys. I think that'll be me game over. So I will try and I want to get this bit done before I finish. So hopefully get this done in the next 20 minutes. That's 2 hours have absolutely flown by. I add in all of this. Like so. That should be big enough to do something with, shouldn't it? As an abandoned thing, surely. Again, if they were like that. No, it's fallen over again. Oh, it's getting old. Tell it's getting old. let me plonk you back up. Let me just sort this tack out. But yeah, it's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing things, which is good. All right, I need to push you down without actually touching that button. So that is mission number 1. Mission number 1 has been achieved, and then we'll get you back over, down, and carry on from that. Happy days. Yes, I think with regards to the pads and things, I think that'll be all right like that. I'm trying to look it through the actual laptop screen. So I think that would do, because we can add in yeah. I guess actually we've got all of those that we can add in down that side, so it doesn't necessarily just have to be trees, does it? Yeah, good. I'm glad I made that decision. Good decision made. Good decision made. Right. So then this water will carry on all the way down in a straight line. But this bit we can make it more this sort of design. But again, anybody that's watching this back from the future and you've got any more ideas of how basically this would then connect up to the ocean, because at what point are we going to, I suppose what we could do is you can make it derelict, frozen, and then just make it as like a normal thing. But we still could add in some, I don't know, like a little campfire thing maybe here or something. Sure, there's something that we can add in. But we shall see. Yes. Nice. And some more pinks. A little bit of purple, leave some green. We need some more colours of these. There we go. Pink. Buff. Couple of greens. Now add in some more. Add in some more water. Yep, okie dokie. Two more. Get on there. Get on. That's one. Perfect. Right, so that looks all right, I think. That doesn't look too bad. So if we can get the last little bit. Let's see. I need to add in some bits and pieces all the way down this side. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad, because if I can add in some more of these, and then add in some trees, I think we'll be okay. I've got plenty of the brown ones to add in. I know we added in a load of the lily pads and things over them. And what we did was just dot these randomly, didn't we? We just if we just plonk them down wherever, and then we can see exactly. That looks right. What we've got for space. Get up there. Yes. No, we don't want a red one. Wrong colour. And then hopefully with the spaces that I've left, I can add in a couple of trees. That doesn't look too bad. I think, yeah, that's starting to look okay. Starting to look okay. Because if we want to add in any figures there, we can do. We don't. So we can easily do something like this. And if I plonk that one in. Need those. Okay. Yeah, so we can then just add in like the pad over the top. So it's just all overgrown. That would work nice. Happy days. Right, that's where we'll carry on with then. Next live. Oh, you're kidding. Jay's gone mental. Mental, Jay's gone mad. Right, well, I am going to skedaddle. Guys, you have been absolutely amazing. And Jay, hopefully you can take a breath. Cheeky monkey, hopefully you're all right. We'll carry on with this part of the display next Thursday, I think. That might be a good thing. If anybody's got any ideas before I go with regards to wallage and stuff, and obviously please do let us know, because I will add in just random bits and pieces just for sort of texture rather than anything else. Yeah, let us. If there's anything you can think of, then obviously let me know. But I think the pads and stuff and that looks all right. And then I think we'll carry on. We'll carry on with that down, and then it should link up nicely. So we've gone from that side all the way through. That doesn't look too bad. Then obviously we started there tonight. We've done all of that. A little bit of wallage, and then that on the other side. Right, I will let you all say goodbye to each other, and then that is us done and finished. So that has been a very successful, hot but successful evening tonight. I can't believe where the last 2 and a bit hours have gone. If you're watching this back and you've watched the whole thing, amazing. Thank you. If you subscribed again and liked it and all that sort of stuff, amazing. Thank you so much. And obviously, if you've got any ideas with regards to anything that you've seen, any other churchy ideas for that Harry Potter castle, then obviously let us know. Otherwise, we will be attacking that once I've done the Gotham. So once we've looped this bit round and basically finished off this area, we've added in a load of trees for another 16 by 32 base plate, which is what really this one's gonna be. By that point, we'll be on to the next table. I'll clear some space. We'll start off with this, or we'll put this somewhere. What we can use this for Gotham, I don't know. But we can figure something out. We can put that by the Joker Manor and whatever. Got the vehicles and everything ready for that. Obviously, this bit right behind me is where Strange is going to go. So that'll happen at a later date. But guys, you've all been amazing. So thank you very much indeed. And I will hopefully catch you all on the next one. So take it easy, everybody. Bye. Before I end it, what was the poll? Marvel 64%, DC 36. So I can actually hit end poll for the first time, because I never hit the end poll button. And that should then come up in the chat for everybody to see. There we go. Poll complete. Live complete. Guys, thank you very much indeed. Take it easy, everybody. Ta-da.